Hello, Rowan Mithril here once again, and it's time to really get this series started. So, it's been a while since I've done any perfect runs, so I think I need a bit of a warm-up. Let's start things off with Fireman.
Time to burn the trash.
I love his voice. So something people wanted me to point out at the start here, Mega Man's shots no longer go through walls. This means we can't do things like sniping this screw bomber while it's still tucked in. You have to use a little bit more caution than that. Once you get characters like Mega Man C and Proto Man that can use charge shots, those will still go through walls, but then they'll also kill most minor enemies in one hit anyway, so that's neither here nor there. For those wondering about that pink card up there, that's an extra life. It's a good deal less intimidating than the ones we know from the rest of the series. At least the hotheads seem to really fit in here, unlike Quickman's stage. I still seriously wonder why they were there and not Heatman's place. Oh well. So something else people were wondering is whether or not I was going to be showing where all the construction packs are. Normally I would, but the thing is I only have one memory card for the PSP. That being said, short of deleting my entire game file, there's not really anything I can do to make all the packs come back. So, if I ever get another memory card, it is a series I might do in the future. It does seem like it would be something good to show where everything is. For example, that's what the deal is with those time blocks there. There was a pack hidden just beyond them that only Time Man could get. So here we have some tackle fires. Out in the open like this, they're not really that much of a problem to deal with, but things will get tight soon enough. Yeah, dealing with them here with this low ceiling and this firebar trap, that's kind of a lot to have to worry about. As much trouble as the falling fire trap was in the original game, here it's really easy to get past, and for that matter, unless you want that large energy back there, there doesn't really seem to be a reason that you have to deal with it, so why bother? Due to all the killer bullets flying through, you kind of want to take the screw bombers down from a distance. There really isn't a lot of room on these tiny platforms to dodge everything. And once again, with the fire bars and all the tackle fires, they want to make you a bit nervous here with all the timing, but we're almost out. Just a little farther to go. This last hothead can be a little bit irritating, unless of course you're using charge shots. Those are big enough that you can hit him from up here and he can't even hit you back in return. Otherwise you have to get some slightly tricky timing down, but it still really isn't all that bad. Just one last enemy to go. Hi there, Big Eye. They've made Big Eye a little bit more annoying because now you can only shoot him in the eye, and only while it's open. However, he is a little bit less durable, and you also don't have to worry about them scrolling back onto the screen anymore. Okay, time to deal with Fireman. Let's do this.
Fireman, why are you... I haven't done anything to you.
By the fire of justice, I am certain you are evil. Fire!
I love his personality. So during the first part of this fight, you want to try and keep him driven a bit backwards, so keep firing at him. And do your best to dodge his firestorm. Once you get a few hits on him, let him get a little closer to the center of the screen so you'll have room to dodge his critical. Okay, here we go. You want to jump carefully and get behind him. Otherwise, things can get a bit tricky. At this point, just kind of lather, rinse, repeat. Just don't get cocky and use caution. And there we go. Fireman is down. Alright. They also actually demonstrate the weapons this time. But we already know the firestorm. It surrounds you with a protective fire shield and shoots fire forward. Quite useful, really.
Nice job. Keep up the good work.
Why, thanks, Doctor. So, yeah, this stage had its fair amount of problems. So enjoy some real outtakes again. Here we go. So here we have some tackle fires. And here we have a failure. Outtake! Here things are a bit tight because of this firebar trap. Well, that was clumsy. So for the most part, this is kind of the same as it was. He can't jump still. Though he actually can on hard mode, amusingly enough. Oh, bugger! Oh, now this could be dangerous. Come on, just walk peacefully. Oh, you! Ah! This means you can't do things like snipe the screw bombers where they're still screwed into the ground. So you do have to completely fail. Awesome! Okay, so this fight is largely like it was in the first game. Just be careful about the... Never mind. Oh... Yeah, dealing with them here with this low ceiling and this firebar trap, that... He does make this a bit tricky. Oh, jump too soon! Bother! Yeah, dealing with them here with this low ceiling and this firebar trap, there's nothing to say about that. Well, that's one way of dodging a killer bullet. Not effective, but it dodged it. Once he's low enough on health, he'll start using a critical attack. When he does this, time jumps carefully to get over him, so you'll have more room to dodge his attacks. Oh, and then you go and do that. Ugh. There's just not really a lot of room to dodge things like the killer bullets here. Whoa, case in point. Ah, you pest. Once he's low enough on health, he'll... what? The hitboxes on this game can be kind of wonky sometimes. So yes, Fireman Stage did have some trouble spots, and now it's time for a difficulty rating. For these first few stages, Pink actually gave me a good idea, comparing my original NES score to a new powered-up score. So with that, let's bring up Fireman's original rating. Originally, Fireman got a solid 5 out of 10. Now let's bring up his new rating. So, this time around, the rating stays pretty much the same for me. The thing is, for Fireman, it's a trade-off. In the original game, Fireman Stage was rather problematic to get through. The falling fire trap was highly troublesome, and you had to go through 2 waves of it. There were lots of spine enemies, and tackle fires were quite numerous. However, Fireman himself was quite simple, once you understood his fighting pattern. On Powered Up, however, it's quite the opposite. The stage has a couple of tricky timing areas, but nothing nearly as bad as the original. Yet Fireman himself is a good deal trickier. Maneuvering around his firestorm is tougher since you never know if he's going to throw 1 or 2 shots, and the burning wave critical can be quite dicey. Sometimes it's easy to get the timing wrong, jumping too soon and landing on it, or jumping too late and having it run right into you. There's also the problem of jumping just slightly late and landing in front of Fireman, just in time to catch a firestorm in the face. Still, he presents a definite strategy for dealing with him, and his stage is a marked drop in difficulty from before, so it all averages out in the end to still give him a 5 out of 10. So with that, that's the end of this one. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.